welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Niners and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs, and for the second straight year, the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They put Kelce in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action here. Mahomes, that one on target to Moore. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Kelce in motion. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now a 3rd and 2. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Sky Moore, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. Second and 7. They put Kelce in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Graham.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. 49ers nothing. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Purdy now on second down. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Purdy to Debo for a Niner first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here's Purdy again. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Off he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the 1st read, the 2nd read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards and back-to-back first downs.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. And it's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Third down coming up. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is a great look here, Mike. When you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around, he's like the ultimate chess piece. This snap, he's lined up in the slot, typically more where like a wide receiver would align, but his ability to get downfield and use that big body, and you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
Travis Kelce, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. A run with Pacheco. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Travis Kelce, touchdown KC. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man is Jennings. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Throwing the outright, Ayuk has it. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Purdy to Debo for a Niner 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive on yards after the catch.
Now, 1st and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. They'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
One last shot now for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So a win here for the 49ers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.